Okay, we are back, and this is gonna be something you don't see every day. This is gonna be Mega Man Power Battle and Mega Man Power Fighter, two games with only one controller by Mayazumi. So let's see how it goes. This is an arcade game, and you're gonna see some difference that we're gonna be explaining during the run. Uh, for example, the Power Battle has only three characters for you to pick, which is Mega Man, Proto Man, and Bass. But the Power Fighter has a fourth one, which is Duo. So that's something we're gonna dismiss though. We're gonna play with Mega Man, and yeah, Mayasumi, whenever you're ready.
Okay, so we're looking there is a bunch of characters like Mega Man, Proto Man, Buzz, and Duo from in the Power Fighters. So we're going to play as Mega Man as usual, and there we go for the faster stage for each one, and start now. So we are going to first, and we are going to like focus in the second game because it's longer and the enemies has a lot of health.
So yeah, the power battle, you have to fight some groups of Road Master from Mega Man 1 or 2 to then for 3 or 6, and then from Mega Man 7. But the reason Mega Man 4 Fighter is longer is because some animations that you can see on the screen. Also, to get the power up from the boss you just defeated, you need to actually grab the orb. That's gonna make also a couple seconds slower compared to the power battle that we're gonna see on the left side of the screen. So this is how they work. We're gonna try to focus on the second game, which is the Power Fighter. Basically because it's longer and we're gonna see some extra animations for that game. So we're gonna really try to keep that sync. As you can see, Mayazumi is controlling Mega Man only with one controller, so the movement is really important. The way you keep it sync is try to get the cutscenes at the same time, or just wait for one game, the win screen, and focus on the other one. But it's not an easy task at all. Also, for the first game, you're gonna defeat Eggman. I mean, for the second one, because the Eggman has this triple projectile that's gonna hit thrice, as obvious as it sounds. But when you get close to the boss, all the three projectiles hit, and you're gonna do a ton of damage. So that's how we play this game. So these games have different endings as well that we're gonna see later. So far, you're gonna be focusing on the second one. Yeah, the first one is pretty straightforward. You don't have to deal with so many weaknesses for the bosses as we do in the Power Fighter. So we're gonna see Mayasumi doing a quick work of Shaden. On the other screen, it's gonna be fighting Hitman. It should be alright. You can cause Hitman on plenty of damage really quickly, and there is also some knockback that you see on the first game that we don't see on the second one. And the first knockback you see is pretty ugly. It's gonna throw you away from the front boss if you get hit, and it's gonna make things really silly. On the second screen, we see Stoneman. Stoneman is really big in this game for some reason. We also see there is that item that's gonna summon Rush. Which Rush is not gonna do that much for us, so it's pretty useless. I'm gonna say. So usually we don't pick up the item. We just focus on the game. So if you see some weird movement in one screen, it's because probably Mayasumi is focusing in the other game, which is pretty okay. It's a good way to keep the game sync and try to fight both bosses at the same time. You can see using the Gutsman power on Cutsman. I mean on Cutman, but waiting in the second game with this game over screen to even things up. So really nice. Stoneman is down. Now it's time to kill Cutman. It's gonna be moving around a lot. It's gonna make things a little silly. As you can see, the every time you get hit, the knockback is kind of weird. It's gonna take a lot. And this is one of the animations that we were mentioning. You saw Roll doing a little cutscene for us, and that's one of the things that make the second game longer compared to the first one.
Also, Roll comes to us like say, "Hey, I escaped from Wily, and I stole for him like this power up, so take it."
Yeah, it steals an item from Wiley's lab for some reason, and she comes really happy to you to tell you what she did. and yeah, that's one of the factors that's gonna make the second game longer. And as we mentioned before, you also need to pick up the power up from the boss you just defeated on the power fighter, and that's also a little time you lose compared to the first one, where you get it automatically. So we see already Yellow Devil. Yellow Devil is gonna be defeated by the Elegman power up, but in the first game it's gonna be defeated by the Gustman power up. So I hope we don't see too much of a bad RNG like that one. Sadly, it's the well-known attack that we also see in games like Mega Man X5, for example, with Shadow Devil. Other than that, it should be a pretty straightforward fight. We see the same boss at the same time in those screens. Pretty much what you want to see in this kind of run. So you can think a little bit or be on the same pace if you get what I say. So this is how the game or the run works, basically. So yeah, waiting for the continue screen. In the meantime, defeating or trying to fight Yellow Devil in the first game. It's kind of complicated. You're gonna see some different attacks. This one is not really friendly. The eye laser is not what you wanna see. Takes a long time to execute, basically. So. Yeah, okay. It is defeated in both screens. You love to see it. And now it's time for Wily. Ooh, surprise, surprise. Who else, right? So, we're gonna see Wily's gonna take a little bit longer in the second game. But the fight is pretty straightforward as well. As you can see in the SNES games or the NES game. Just hit Wily as soon as possible after the attacks and don't mess up the cycles, because it's gonna take you some extra time that you don't want to lose. Okay, waiting on the first game just to even things us up with the second one. So the weakness for Wily in this phase is the slash power up. We're gonna be waiting on the first game until we beat this phase. That's it, nice hit. Another one, yeah.
That's fine for this one and this fight.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, it's moving around a lot.
Okay, time.
Yeah, there we go. That is time. That was it. Let's go. Nice run.
Yeah, it was okay, but I lost a lot in the battle with Yellow Devil.
Yeah, Yellow Devil didn't behave as we want, but still a really nice run. As you saw, there are some similarities, but also some important differences between the versions of the game.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day,
you try to get seeing both the games as much as possible, but as you can see, Power Fighter is longer because enemy has a lot of health animations and stuff. And if you try to like doing casual, if you try the first one, it's really short, like 5 minutes or so. and in speedrun it's like 2 minutes. It's really really short. And Power Fighters talks like 3-4 minutes. It's a bit longer. And because of Yellow Devil, there is a bunch of RNG involved because it has like 2 animations that you can hit him with the Elecman's special attack. And yeah, that's it. That is the bonus incentive of two games, one controller. Thanks to Liquify for the commentary. I really appreciate it. He's also a retro runner, so big shout out to him. He plays games like Mother, games like Donkey Kong Country, and he's also playing right now to get a 37 Aero the Cravat, so check him out.
Thank you all for joining us for this little section of Strider 2 and also Mega Man Power Battle or Fighter combo. Quickly a reminder that this incentive was is done thanks to you guys, so please consider supporting this cause, consider donating, and keep having fun. Thank you so much for having us, for the opportunity. GG's to Mayazumi, please consider following my friend.
Thank you.
Really nice runs like this one.
Also, thanks for accepting these runs, like Strider and Mega Man. I enjoy doing this run actually. These two are for fun than Strider 2, not gonna lie, because in the other one is longer. I think I can do like 4 of this run and then 1 Strider for the length. So yeah, thanks so much for having us. Goodbye, guys. Have a nice day.
Goodbye. Have a good one. Keep having fun. See ya.